Great morning, super fantastic morning. I am Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Hold on, let's make sure everybody on. Let me get this on my line. Let's get it. Let's get it. Happy Monday. We're talking about raising our energy today. How to start the day with our energy up high. Let me get you on Facebook real quick. Hold on. Let's rock this thing. For some reason it goes straight to just me, and I need to make sure that you guys are on it. Yes, there we go. Let's get it on. Happy Monday. It is May 22nd. We are rocking this thing. Jump on. Let's start this day off right. We're talking about meeting this day with my energy, my vibration as high as possible. How did this topic come up? It was that when we start thinking about alignment, when we start thinking about what we want for the day and how we want our day to go, what our goals and dreams are, a lot of us are missing it. We're doing our affirmations. We're doing, all the different things that are trying to manifest our goals and dreams, and yet we are not on the vibration or the energetic level of what we desire. Okay, now that may be a little bit for some people. We're having faith, but we're really not having faith. We're believing, but we're staying on the same level as we are right now, trying to ask for something more. You hear what I'm saying? So what we're talking about today is how to get ourselves on a daily basis. This is consistently. Not only will this make our lives better and more enjoyable, it will also help us to start manifesting the life that we want. How does it feel? What does it look like? And practicing ourselves into that. So let's rock this thing. I'm excited about this one because it is something that I practice every day. And of course, the leader goes first on everything. I try to really practice what I talk about on here on a daily basis. So let's get it going. What snatches our energy immediately when we wake up is thinking about the problems of yesterday, the things that we think we're going to encounter today, and anticipating future problems. Am I correct? So what we want to do in the morning, first thing in the morning, hopefully sometime, listen, we can get it really good. We can do it at night. We start at night of how we go to bed. But in the morning, what we want to do is that we try to practice on what we're putting our attention on immediately. And that starts with deciding that we want to feel good. And I know we think we're at the affect of what is happening outside of us, but it's because we put our attention on it. We put our attention on things immediately. Like I said, we immediately wake up and we start thinking about problems. That is habitual. Some of us have gotten so used to feeling woe is me or upset on Monday mornings that we think that's a real thing, that we have practiced ourselves into believing that Monday is just a day that we want to dread. And Monday for me is a day that I can really, that there's possibilities that I can set the tone for the week, that I am excited that, first of all, that I have an opportunity to move and shift through this day, to meet people, to have fun, to feel satisfied, to feel eager, to feel enthusiastic about the day. So it's different for me. I wake up and I choose to want to feel good. And so how do I do that? I'm going to say this again and again. I start with my meditation practice. And here's what happens with meditation. Meditation helps you to take your mind off of what's going on in the world. Okay. I know we think that we're at the affect of the world many times, but it's really, we choose to put our attention on things that make us upset, that make us sad, that make us this, and those things are happening. But how do you give your mind a respite from that is meditation. Meditation is different from prayer. Prayer, you're talking to the God of your understanding. You understand? You're talking to God. Meditation is that you're allowing God, the God of your understanding, to talk to you. There is a difference to that. Many of us, we do so much adulting that we don't get a chance to just stop. And so what happens is that we keep ruminating and marinating on the same old thoughts and perceptions that we always have, and we never give space or room for anything new. Therefore, we keep getting the same old results. You hear? Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna say, meditation, and I say 10 to 15 The first one was actually deciding that, I want to feel good today. I want to feel good. I want to have a great day. If look, that comes out of my mouth, listen, every morning, I want to have a great day. I want to have a good day. Today is the day of my amazing, great fortune. I literally say those words, sometimes more enthusiastic than others, but those words come out of my mouth in the beginning of the morning that, hey, I want to feel good. God, I want to feel good. God, I want to feel good. I want to have a great day. I know I can have a great day, and I'm set the tone for the day right now. So the second one was meditation, 10 to 15 minutes a day, 10 to 15 minutes a day. This is what happens with meditation. It helps you to align with the God, if you understand, with your higher power. It helps you to align and center yourself, as opposed to going out into the world and getting kind of moved and swayed by everything that happens, reacting to everything that happens, reacting to anyone that says something negative to you, anyone that's not in alignment themselves. I saw a question that said, when you vibrate, do you give the same energy as someone else that maybe they don't? I said, no, I personally don't. And it's because before I get out into the world, I usually have meditated and done my appreciation and gratitude. So because I'm vibrating at a different level, I don't have first of all, most of the time I'll miss it. If if you're trying to be ugly or you kind of be saucy or whatever, I miss it because I'm at a different level. I'm usually in pretty good mood. I'm not sensitive. I usually don't take everything personal. I used to take every little thing personal. And now I almost have more empathy and compassion because I realize that, life is it's always, people are usually projecting onto us. And so when we react to it, that's usually an issue for sure. That's usually so most of the time I don't. If we're not vibrating at the same, hey, kind of thing, then I usually miss it. I try to hold a space for many times when I go out into the world. Number 3, this is a big one. I really want us to work with this one. Appreciation and gratitude. This is what keeps the energy of us high as possible when we go into the day. Appreciation of gratitude. And listen, I know a lot of you guys gonna say, I woke up this morning. Yes, we did. That is good, but that is an elementary baby level. And I'm gonna say that yes, but what are you gonna do with the gift that you got for today? Today is a gift. If today is a gift, what are you gonna do with it? It's like giving a kid, you were so excited about giving a kid this great gift they asked for. Boom, they asked for the gift and then get it. They play with it for a minute and then toss it to the side. They don't even play with it no more. Yeah, that's pretty much how we do when we talk about today as a gift. But we go through the whole day complaining, upset, mad, like it was just a curse to even have the day. So somewhere in there, we got to shift this thing. So appreciation and gratitude shifts you out of that mode into a higher vibration. We're talking about higher energy levels going into the day. Right now, where you are at the house, you getting up, the first thing we want to decide, I want to have a good day. I want to have a good day. I want to have a good day. So I'm going to put my focus on things that make me joy feel, that make me feel enthusiastic, make me feel empowered, that puts me in a mood. Not turn on the news and just be horrified about what's outside that door. Not turn on the news and be worried about your money, and not turn on the news but to put ourselves in a place that we're like ready for the day as the empowered, powerful beings, creators that we are. Okay, so the appreciation, gratitude. Let's start with that's number 3, and this is huge. And I go over this, and this can be redundant, I know, but if we can get ourselves on the highest vibration possible for ourselves, we can create the lives that we have. Not just enough. I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and the gentleman said that most of us, we want things. We always want things. And we live in a world that's just, we have a world around us that's more than enough. But we live in a world of, first, some of us live in a world that's not enough, or we have just enough, and then there's more than enough. But most of us live in a world that just says, just enough is great, because we don't think that we can have more than enough. we never get past that. And so we're talking about vibration and energy level. We're looking at our goals and dreams are at more than enough, but we still live at not enough and just enough, because that's what we focus on. We live at just enough or not enough. You hear what I say? So this is the shift. When we talk about meet the day with more, we have to believe that there's a more than enough for us individually, that I can have it all, but I must align with that. If my goals and dreams are up here, I must begin to create a vibration, an energetic level around me that is up here. That means I have to maybe study. I have to, first of all, believe that it's possible for me. When I talk to people and I do different things for me, trying to get myself and moving in a way that's inspired action, people think it's like different. And I said, well, what I want to do is I want to get in a place where those things that I know are possible are truly allowed into my life. But if I stay at the same mental capacity or the perspectives that keep me just at, oh, I'm good at not at just enough, or I'm good at just not, I always think about not enough, then I'm not on the level of having the possibilities of overflow of all those things. So I have to do some work. I have to do the work. Nobody can do that work for me. I must be able to believe that I can allow it in. And I say it all the time. If you don't believe that you can get healthy in the gym, if you never start, then you will not. You cannot see yourself being healthy. You will not. If you cannot see yourself with the weight at the weight that the prime weight that you want, then you cannot. If you cannot see it, you cannot get there. We hear it all the time that, look, if you can believe it, you can say, this is the truth. But you also have to align your energy. If you're giving all of your energy to what is right now, this is what's happening. Yeah, that is reality. And all your focus and you talk about it and you're justifying it and you're observing it. You cannot get to the goals and dreams that are different than what you've ever had. You won't be able to get there. Hey, Jay, good morning. Yeah, thank you. You cannot get there. This is the faith walk we're talking about. We talk about faith, but we speak about reality all the time. We talk about faith, but we talk about what we see all the time. We don't talk about what the possibilities. We don't move in that direction. We don't feel in that direction. We talk about right now, we're upset, scared, fearful, the lack of belief in ourselves from right here. We don't believe that goal and that dream that was deposited within us, that we imagine sometimes, is truly us. What if that's truly us? And we're over here living beyond our means, a whole bunch of prodigal sons and daughters over here talking about this and dreaming about this. And reality was that we needed to shift over here, but we must believe it. We must feel it. And that's why I ask many times, I write on myself, what does it feel like? What does my ideal life feel like? What does my ideal life feel like? Not only look like, but what does it feel like? How am I going to feel? It's going to be blissful. It's going to be magical. It's going to be freeing. I'm going to feel powerful and confident and generous and loving and kind and appreciated and valued and respected. And that's how it's going, and harmonious and peaceful and joy-filled. I practice feeling words. So aligning with that what you desire is a huge thing. That's one of the shifts. Like, we look at people that are doing extraordinary things and we just think that's just for them. We don't think that we could possibly do that. And that's not true. That's not true. It's just they stayed focused on what they desired. They lined up with it, with their feeling, with their energy, and kept moving. Consistent action. When you decide to have a good day every day, that helps you. When you decide to get up and do your meditation, to take your mind off the world, it helps you for those 10 to 15, 20 minutes. It helps you to come out of the world and just allow spirit to train you, to train your mind, your body, to give you some of us just need to rest. Our brain's tired, our body's tired. And it's not from working out. It's just from overwhelmment, stress. Overwhelming and stress. Okay. So make a list of what do you want and why. If you haven't done that in a while, I really encourage you to do it again. We want to shift your energy back to being ready for the day at its highest level possible. This morning, after you've done your appreciation, your meditation, your appreciation, you decided you wanted to feel good. This doesn't take long, guys. Once you get used to it, it goes boom, 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 boom. It's really fast. What do you want and why do you want it? Not how, not that yet. What do you want and why do you want it? Then the strategy will come later. The inspired action will come later. What the steps that you need to take will come later. How to meet the day with your highest possible. Put on some music, a podcast, that cultivates a high vibration, that gets you in a really good mood. We know this. Some of us do it so instinctively. We put the music on and we rocking it out. That's it. But something that really makes you either laugh, makes you feel good, makes you feel sexy, makes you feel empowered, makes you ready for the day, but it's intentional now. It's not just putting it on and this. It's because you want to go in as the influence, not being influenced by other people's energy. You want to be ready for the day. You want to go in, not because, I haven't had my coffee yet, and you still grouchy and you're going in and people know you by that. But how you go into the day sets the tone for everybody else. So get your coffee at home, whatever you got to do. Let's get it on. But we starting to do, now this is intentional. It's no longer just happenstance. We get to create our day. Number 6 is this one. You have an affirmation that helps you to move in the day. We talk about making the day meeting the day with the highest possible energy or the highest vibration possible. I literally tell God, I want to be on the highest vibration possible. I want to be in alignment with everything that I desire and who I am. I want to be on that. This is how I want to feel. And so one of the things I always say is everything is always working out for me. I don't care what it looks like. Everything is always working out for me. I expect God to show up and show it. I expect the best because I'm giving my best. And even when it doesn't look like it's the best coming back at me, I know it's still working out. There's a trust in life that I have that because of my practices, it doesn't matter what it looks like to other people. I know that certain things will always work out. I know this. And so I move in that. And now this is a level of trust that I'm building up even more so. Now it's, okay, let me stay in overflow. I want overflow, not enough, not steady talking about what I don't have and lack. What do I have and what can I have? If all things are possible, and all things are possible for me, then let me raise the bar on myself, which is why I did the 75 hard challenge, to start saying, wait a minute, I'm back here. I need to raise my standards. Some of us just simply need to raise our standards. We done got fluffy and comfortable and chilling, and we're not even happy in the fluffy, comfortable, chilling, but it's just easy right there. You hear me? All right, guys, I passed my time. Let's get this day going. I want to hear about the gratitude. Hit me in the comments. I want to hear about did you decide you want to have a good day? Did you have a good day? Did you set up your appreciation and gratitude? Did you do your meditation today? Come on, and don't get me into the exercise if y'all already know that's gonna come. Did you take your attention when you realized you weren't feeling good, that you started getting anxious or upset? Did you take your attention off of what was upsetting you just for a second so that you could breathe? 5 breaths in, 5 breaths. Holding your breath 5 seconds and then releasing 5. Doing that 5 times. I call it 5 for 5 for 5. You do that, it settles you down. Sometimes we spend way too much time on things that upset us, and then we become sick with it. Someone's been doing it for weeks, months, years, and we're getting sick in our bodies because we worry and we worry and we worry. We stress and we stress and we stress. We are the ones that everybody comes to, so everything's on our shoulders, and we have become the gods in many people, the little god in many people's lives. And we must trust life a little bit more because we're not here to throw ourselves on the sword. I need we got some martyrs out there. I'm a reformed martyr. I'm a reformed. We're not here to throw ourselves on the sword. And when we're at our best is when we're best for everybody else, which means we got to take care of ourselves. That's a whole nother story I could get into, but we're not going to do that. Then we're meeting today with this align with what you want, how you want to feel. Put some music on, okay? And hey, your affirmations, everything is always working out for me. All right, let's get it on. Guys, have an amazing day. Again, hit me up with the comments what you appreciate, what you're grateful for today, and let's rock and roll. Have an amazing day.